Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for January 30th if you're watching in real time for Tuesday, January 30th. So we're using the Fairy Tale Tarot, which does not really have anything to do with fairy tales. It's a Rider-Waite-Smith clone is what it is, and a very cute one. And it's got this beautiful aqua blue edge deck. We're going to do a 3-card collective message. And I'm going to pull from the middle. Ooh, we got the Hierophant. Nice. And the King of Swords. And ooh, the High Priestess. High Priestess and the Hierophant. They're like a match, a perfect match. And they have this link with the King of Swords here. It almost feels like parents. So the Hierophant is the traditional person, but they're wise, you know, they're still wise and they're connected with divinity, a higher energy, their higher selves, but they have sort of more of a structured way of doing things, a more traditional way, a certain process, certain rules, certain cycle, a certain, it just kind of like funneled through, you know, spirit funneled through some kind of ceremony, some kind of intention and or religion that has a sort of structure and rule-based thing. And then the High Priestess, she now on the other hand, which is kind of funny, she's read about every religion that's out there, and she's holding the Torah. And you'll see in the High Priestess, depending on how it's drawn, oftentimes lots of different, the Alpha and Omega, the Torah, the Bible, all kinds of spiritual books around her. And so she has amazing knowledge. She has a lot of, you know, secret knowledge too, even beyond just the physical books of certain religions. She has the Akashic records, and, you know, high, like the matrix energy, the high energy that is, you know, goes beyond just the written word. And but a lot of it she keeps to herself. She keeps secret and she keeps close to her heart. And so she is intuitive about things, but may not always speak on everything. Whereas the Hierophant, he may be intuitive too, but he lectures and he talks about it and he wants everybody to know his knowledge. But and if it's a good Hierophant, which most of the time Hierophants are good, it's like a priest. You know, the priest considers himself a messenger of God. So God channels through him the message, and he speaks the message to the people. The priest never considers himself as powerful. He considers himself as a channel, you know, as a vessel, as the conduit to the people. The good priests do that. You know, there's some priests, you know, they may kind of be like get high and mighty on themselves as if they have all this. They actually do have a lot of knowledge because they have to go to school and they learn theology and all kinds of things. They have to go through courses and classes to get to where they are. And a lot of times there's a lot of people out there that assume a person who's educated with titles and those kinds of things are the ones that you should be listening to over somebody who's just purely intuitive, who has a lot of knowledge but is kind of more of a self-taught maybe. I mean, the High Priestess too can have titles and things like that as well, but in most cases the High Priestess is all of that without kind of the flair or the like the diploma or the you know, the big a PhD or whatever, you know. But that doesn't mean it has to be separate. Like the High Priestess can also have the titles and things like that. But what I'm seeing is the contrast between those two. You know, the innately wise spiritual person, and then the innately wise spiritual person that has all this, has like a religion to back them up, or has certain rules or procedures or steps or traditions to back them up. So the King of Swords is kind of in the middle, trying to decide for himself or herself which way to go. The King of Swords naturally is intelligent, and so he may use his intellectual mind to choose which way to approach a situation, or which truth seems more valid to him. But in the end, both are, because the higher mind is both intellectual, logical, spiritual. We also have our lower chakras, which has more to do with gut energy and primal energy. And all of them are valid. Every part of our bodies and all of the connections that they make through our chakra points, they all are valid in us being the whole person that we are. So it's not just one or the other, it's everything. So I think that's the best way to learn, is to keep your mind open and receptive to all ways of doing things, and yeah, everything. And that's all I have for that. I hope you like that. Faith Dust and Pixie Dust.